Fada, we see it on the Zeus occasionally, but especially on
mid lane. Bulba's in a lot of death.
Yeah, there's your TPN. He set it up with his own
he has no boar.
Maybe not,
He has no boar.
Now the turnaround Requiem. Raise 1, 2. They got him. Nice turn there. As now the egg will come out. They need to focus this down quickly. They're looking to do it. Echo. They got to finish off the damn egg. They won't even get it. End up losing 3. What a catastrophe for Team Tinker. Good news is they don't lose any cores at least.
Ooh, this is a cool play out of Tinker. They know there's no Supernova available for a while and no Echo Slam, and they're going to just snipe.
They're going to try for it though. Fada leaping in. Aegis already grabbed though. Nicely grabbed by Koifa. Does have the BKB available. They throw everything at him. Assassinate even. Fada dropping low though, and now Black will engage. But in this pit, he's taking heavy damage. The boars as well as the Necro Creeps really working on him. He will be sent back. Brought to safety in the meantime. Elsewhere, Bone 7 caught out. Hex and Pale. They get him. Nice takedown there as Koifa looks to engage. Has no more Aegis at this point. Will end up falling twice in this fight. And, well, it's a 3-for-1 to Sanjin Yasha, especially with Wisp. But it seems like this is much more of
just a hard Hex.
There's your Hex. Follow-up finger. They go into Fada. Big commitment for Bulba. The Roar even blown, though. It is a pretty low cooldown, but they won't find a whole lot here. Now the BKB Phoenix is auto-attacking Python. They even meant to cancel Bulba's TP again. Tinker getting punished on these TP outs. Big core items out very... Oh, Fada. Big move onto Pylite Die. But Chen's in the neighborhood. As the setback, Mac, Hand of God, he'll get him out, even through the incoming fissure. Not enough burst damage. It's Fada who pays first and foremost. Now looking for more. The core's getting a great start to this fight. They trap in Big Daddy, and they bring him down.
He actually did go for the Force Staff. Did you mention that? This is going to be a big deal.
Oh, here we go. Fissure to start it off. The egg coming on the side of the fight. Now the echo from Big Daddy. He doesn't get anything to follow up. Actually, the fissure came out at the start of the fight. Now the hook from Bulba. Looking to turn. They haven't brought down either carry just yet, but Black is being kited beautifully by Eternal Envy from the high ground. Black needs to get in close here. There's the jump. Abyssal. Crit. They try to bring him down. Healed up. Kept alive by Bone 7. Low. Not dead yet. Blink forward. Doesn't get him in the end. Eternal Envy wins the man fight, but now he's on the run.
Oh,
the Blade Mail with the outplay. Toggles that Blade Mail mid-attack animation. Turns the fight. The last man standing is going to be Fada of the Beastmaster. Ends up being a 4-for-3. Very, very even fight. Both teams getting gigantic piles of experience out of that one in the end.
Woo. I think Eternal Envy only died from that attack because it had Mask of Madness on.
I mean, we talked about this, you know, around like that 40 to 42 minute mark. They were basically 6 slotted on both cores, and they just had no more room to grow, really. They could maybe get a refresher, extra Linkens or 2, but they're basically done, and we just haven't seen the progress. Big Daddy, what an echo! Jumps in on 3 to start the fight. Now the Laguna coming out onto Black. The Supernova also deployed along with the Requiem as Big Daddy gets a follow-up fissure. Excellent initiation by him. Though they don't get too much accomplished out of this. They lose the Shaker. And that's going to be it. Tinker with a lot of heals. Fada leaping forward once. Pylite Die. If they could just get the sniper in nice and close, he could get a lot more heavy lifting done. Now the BKB from Fada. Koifa trying to force him out. These two old teammates. It will be Koifa who emerges victorious. As an exchange, though, they do lose that Lion. Pylite Die. Oh, sorry, way too sexy, rather. Going to go down, and now the turn. Boba looking for a hook shot attempt here. Looks like it hit some creeps. Chase goes on to Eternal Envy. Yules doesn't have it anymore, actually. Tries for the TP out. Do they have another hook? Cogs? Oh, too late. They don't get him, but they do get the Phoenix elsewhere. So that's a really big fight for Team Tinker. As they so often do at this stage of the game. 64 minutes in. Only game 1 of a best-of-3 set. It's getting long already. There's the big jump from Bulba. He even pushes Eternal Envy back, forcing out the BKB. Nice way to start the fight. At the same time, though, Black gets roared. Being focused. Koifa keeping them off of his carry. And now Big Daddy. Oh, low. He will end up falling. Fada with a secondary roar. But another hook to follow this up as well. It's Bulba as well as Fada just doing heavy lifting for their team. Black will be focused, though. He is going to end up going down. They lose just the PA so far. The Clockwork will be next.
What a Laguna.
Well, I guess they got him. They got to get him a second time, though. Can he hook his way out to freedom here? He gets clubbed by Big Daddy. Another hook, not going to do all that much. Will end up falling a second time. Aegis down, PA dead. They didn't even get the tier 3.
This Beastmaster is actually going to render him useless in the fight.
Tinker, now the team on the back foot here as Cloud9 make their move into the bottom lane, bringing in the heavy artillery. It's Eternal Envy, an army of snipers as well as the Necro Creeps too, working with the board. They're going to get their first lane of racks here. Bulba in through the rear, joined by Black, finally looks to get a quick jump here, focusing Big Daddy, will bring him down. There's the roar, but now Eternal Envy being forced back. Black has a refresher to work with here. They should be able to finish off Fada. He's going to run towards the left, back on Blink.
No,
don't tell me. No way, he gets out. Back to the base for Fada. He jumps out. He draws them all away from his team, securing the sniper's retreat.
Yes.
Has good wave clear from the nukes. Oh, big dive on the Koikfa. They want to force out some BKBs now. Roar, nope, not going to be used just yet. They're going to focus the egg. They need a little more help. Actually, blinking away is the Lion. They don't get the egg in the end at all, and Koikfa's BKB is going to wear off at the wrong time. He gets stunned by the egg. Focused by an additional Laguna Blade isn't enough to focus him down, though. Pops the Satanic, goes to work, turns the fight. Now Big Daddy, only on to Black. He goes, has the Satanic if he can get it off. No, ends up dying too quickly. And now the chase on to Koikfa. Another stun, another kill. The nukes coming out from Misery. They're just running over Taker here. And dead for 120 seconds is the Shadow Feed.
They have to use all their buybacks,
I think he hasn't even died since he bought back much earlier.
Pilot Eye gonna go in?
Gets the stun off from Fada to start the hook as well into Big Daddy No Tail, but BKB from Fada. He's able to retreat out. Blinks into the trees again and again. He keeps on escaping. He's going to TP his way out. Can they at least get the sniper? That would be the big kill. Another hook. Where's those cogs? They don't have them yet. The Hex, though, they get the job done. And Eternal Envy is on the sideline. I mean, you could get a butterfly, right? If you want the move speed, you pop Flutter. Else you have the attack speed from and the evasion work. But there's your hook, though, to start off. Boba engages on the Big Daddy. He gets pushed over the ravine. Oh, no. That's rather unfortunate with the Force Staff coming out. They can't really follow this hook up, and now they're going to make the go into Bone 7. Crits coming out. Black with the... Oh, he doesn't get him in time. He gets off the egg. What a disaster for Black. Now focus. He's used everything here. The double BKB. The egg coming out, and Eternal Envy beginning to lay into him. He's going to retreat himself back towards safety, it seems like. In the meanwhile, Pink Panda going to end up going down. They get way too, and now Flo hooking in again. Bringing Eternal Envy low. Can he finish the job? He will! Bulba, man, again and again he delivers with the hook shots, but he will fall. And now the Chen, as well as the Clock Dead, they've used all their BKBs here, it seems. And they're still chasing. They find Fada, try to finish off. Don't tell me. Don't you dare get away again, Fada. All right, not this time.
To Laguna, the Chen. He feels like it's a waste and wants to keep it for the PA. And when the kill takes those extra 5 to 10 seconds...
Look what we got here! A little sniper appears. See you later, says Black. With one crit, ends him. They even bring out the courier. Oh, did you see that?
10,000 net worth?
No. Well, this game just got really difficult, I would say.
He has the gold for it, and he's going to need it in the fight, probably.
That is unfortunate. You
oh my god, that's going to hurt.
That's 4,000 gold just to have a BKB if you buy back before you get it off the courier. But in the meantime, there's real pressure mounting here. Black now swings towards top. He's going to work on the tier 3 tower. In the meanwhile, Misery trying to rat got punished by Way 2 as well as a Clockwork at his side. Black now taking a Roar, has a BKB. Abyssal and Refresher gets Hex. They need to focus him down quickly here. But the hooks from Bulba again doing some work. Not quite enough though. He'll end up falling. Aegis drops once. Now they chase forward for more. They've got another Roar with the Refresher. Roar comes out. No Aghanim's ultimate, but they're just going to try to do this with auto attacks. Inner Beast, another hook. Bulba, everywhere he hooks seems to be just the death zone. His hook marks the fall of the Shadow Feed. Now a Fissure, follow-up stun. Misery doing heavy work here. They got to be careful not to die to the Blade Mail. They're doing it piece by piece, bit by bit. And Cloud9 mostly whole.
Physical damage, like magical damage doesn't really scale, right? You can get like a balance.
Here we go. Trap was set. Finger comes out on the creep wave, actually, I think, but still hits Misery with the splash. And he'll be forced back. Now BKB. He Lagunas right through the Blade Mail, but not able to get the job done just yet. Fada searching for Roar targets. Misery blinks into the trees. Stun again, only hitting the trees. And now the secondary Roar. This one will be on Koikfa. Where's that freaking PA? Not here for the fight. Koikfa, oh, he may end up going down now. Doesn't have buyback. This could be devastating. And Koikfa will end up popping. In the end, they get 3, barreling down the middle lane with a couple of heroes. But there's a nice pick off bottom. Black gets him with the crit. Well, it's all just kind of theory crafty at this point. Cloud9 want to put some real-world applications to the test. There
Look at Envy's shots.
Laguna down, and a courier also falling in the meanwhile.
They're freezing.
Is under attack.
He decided it is time.
I tried to select the Dire Current to see what it was carrying, but they've got 2, so it didn't work properly. Anyway, here comes the fight. Big Force Staff, jump forward for Big Daddy, on to 2, there's your Echo, follow up from the egg, they want to bring him down quickly, Black dropping low here, he turns, crit 1, crit 2, he's got him, he wants a third, no, he gets stunned up, he can't get the job done. But they force the back now, and Bulba roars in with a hook, laying on to Eternal Envy, who tries to stand his ground, but PA's here, and PA has all the answers for Mr. Ho-Ho.
Oh,
what was that? Bulba pierces the Phoenix's heart with a hook, and he's like, actually, you missed my heart. I've been losing some weight recently.
Just try to bait them into thinking you don't have them all, and
then jump them with, like, you get the Fissure or the egg, and then you go in all of a sudden with, like, a triple buyback.
Exactly. You get the element of surprise here, Bone 7.
There's the Sheep. the first initiation. They're going to follow up with a fissure. Hook comes in though, try to interrupt this follow-up, keeping Eternal Envy out of the fight. Black Low kept alive for now. BKB, can he Satanic? No, they focus him down. That was close though. Fada got him with the Abyssal Blade after the roar. Now he's got a second round of both. This Beastmaster is a one-man wrecking crew. He'll bring down 3 heroes, make it 4 with the Clockwork's death from the Aegis. It's going to be another death as well for Bulba. Focused. He tried to keep Eternal Envy out of this fight, and he did it forever, but they have too much crowd control. They've got double Refresher, the Sheep Stick on the Lina, the Phoenix, the Lina E-Blade as well, the double Abyssal Blade, Roar combo to work. I mean, they've got like a billion stuns here.
Big Daddy was
Meanwhile, bottom lane, we're going to have a little skirmish breakout. Big BOTs from Cloud9 as they try to turn this one. Bulba into the front lines, looks to go here on Eternal Envy, but he's got not much left in the tank, and Cloud9 look to make their move straight onto the throne, knowing that some heroes don't have buybacks available. They're going to bring down the Clockwork quickly, and that's GG. Taker, they couldn't get it done in the end. They fought tooth and nail, Sin, but they just didn't quite have it when push came to shove. Man, what a game one. Absolutely punishing game one for Tinker. That's got to be just emotionally devastating after the way that game began. Like tooth, claw, and nail. Got to throw like a billion buybacks. Find like 8 items on every core.